2 hours early. I could not sleep. So I know the reading was supposed to be scheduled at 8 something in the morning, but I was wide awake and could not fall back asleep. So I thought I would go ahead and do the reading for you guys. The sooner the better, because I did want to do another live after this as well. So what we're going to do is the all signs. So Aries to Pisces. And what we're going to do is you versus all 12 signs. So this is something kind of different I wanted to do. I haven't really done this in a while. So I wanted to see, hey, Julie, what's going on romantically if you're dealing with all 12 signs? Hopefully you're not dealing with all 12 signs, but, if somehow that, placement resonates, or if they have that rising or that moon sign. So we're just going to see whatever's going on, Aries to Pisces. And if you're dealing with whatever sign, Aries to Pisces, what's going on in that love situation. Hey, guys. Hey, Redbeard. Hey, Ludwig. Hey, Candace. So with that being said, just take the reading how it resonates. I'm just going to do an end of the year check-in with you and that sign, what you guys can expect by the end of the year going into next year with that sign that you're dealing with. And if I need to do any kind of advice, I will. But yeah, I couldn't sleep this morning. I think because I fell asleep so early. I worked till 9 o'clock. I did homework and then I fell asleep. Had some Burger King and passed out. So I think that's why I'm up so early. I just cannot sleep. Hey guys. Hey Janet. Hey Summer Breeze. So with that being said, take it out resonates. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Reverse it if you need to. If it lets you hype it, if you guys could hype the reading. And also, if you guys want to book personal readings, I do have availability for that. 25% off my website of 15 or more. Ends on Christmas Eve, I think at 11:59, so almost before Christmas. So if you want to take advantage of that, I got 2 for 20 personal readings, PayPal, Cash App. And then also I'm going to timestamp this real quick to let them know, but I am sponsoring with Otter Spirit. I've been meaning to post this video. I feel so bad I have not been posting it. But basically, Otter Spirit, here's one of the bracelets that I have. They were generous to let me have some of their items. I did get 3 different bracelets. I gave one to my mom, and then I kept the other one. I just haven't worn it yet, just because I love the tiger's eye. That's the one I'm wearing. But I do have discount codes through them. So 30% off with Sagittarius 30. And then that's over $99 purchase. And then 20% off any order with that Sagittarius 20. So it's SAGITTAR and then 20 or the 30, depending how much you spend. But I just was meaning to get that out there. I feel so bad. I've been forgetting to do their promotion videos. So just want to let you guys know that. All right, let's go ahead, get started. Hey, Aries man. Once again, I apologize. I'm so early. I just could not sleep this morning. So I got me some coffee. And we're also going to do a morning brew video after this. So hopefully I got coffee left for that. All right. Aries. Oh, Aries. I'm said Aries man. Aries at 3:33. I just saw that timestamp. I'm going to take it. Okay. So let's see what's going on with all 12 signs. I'm going to shuffle the cards and see. Just going to shuffle. I'm going to do 3 different cards. I'm going to do a love oracle and then what they'd say to you. Okay, I'm going to do 2 different ones of what they would say. All right, let's see. So what is going on if you are dealing with another Aries? What is going on? If you're dealing with another Aries. Okay, blocked passion and make a move. Okay. Some of you feel the connection is blocked with you in an Aries. All right, is what I feel here. Somebody needs to show initiative. So if you're dealing with another Aries, there's a lack of passion. Somebody's not coming forward. Somebody can feel rejected or feel just not like the other person's interested. So why blocked passion and make a move if you're dealing with another Aries? Knight of Cups. The Lovers. The Judgment. Well, this connection has a lot of potential. So whoever you're dealing with, if it's another Aries or they have Aries placements, I'm getting they could have Pisces or Scorpio or Gemini in their chart. But I'm getting like this person, wow, there was some kind of tower between you and them. And it looks like you guys could have a very strong twin flame connection for some of you, or some kind of karmic situation. The Tower and the Justice. But it looks like this person has feelings for you and they don't really know what comes forward, this Aries. Or this could be how you feel for them, so take it out resonates. You deserve better, and what is the truth? Yeah, this Aries feels like you deserve better. And they could be questioning how you feel for them. Okay. What else will this Aries say? You speak to me through music. Yeah, very strong connection here. I don't react when people mention you. So you guys could have had a separation with the Tower and the Justice. Some of you guys, if you're doing another Aries, you guys finalize something. But the feelings are still there. Okay. Let's see if you're dealing with a Taurus. Okay, a secret admirer. All right, if you're dealing with a Taurus, there's a secret admirer. This person could be really into you but haven't made a move. Or they like you more than you're aware. Yeah, this is somebody that hasn't came towards you. They've been afraid to come towards you, but they see themselves having a future. So there's a Taurus here, Aries, that sees a long-term commitment with you, but they just haven't done anything. Knight of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles, Hanged Man reversed. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, they see a commitment. They just need to come forward. They haven't. Okay, I can't do this right now, and I'm obsessed with you. Dang, so you have a Taurus obsessed with you. Hey, QT. Hey, Wendy. And it looks like they are coming in very soon. Okay, I feel you leaving me behind, and I replay our conversations over and over. So there's a Taurus that has a conversation with you, or they have before. They could feel with the Hanged Man reverse that you've let them go. Okay, but they admire you more than you realize, and they do see a future with you. What about Gemini? If you're dealing with Gemini, okay, cosmic connection. So this connection transcends time, space, and logic as he's still standing. So with a Gemini, you guys could have a very intense connection. Okay, there could be an apology coming from a Gemini. Yeah, there was a really harsh ending with this Gemini. And it looks like they are going to come in and apologize to you. They at least want to be cordial, want to be friends with you. Okay. But there was a really harsh ending. I feel like the opportunity is still standing with you and this Gemini. And they want to at least work things out or try to work things out with you. Hey, Elaine. That's my middle name. My life is a mess right now, is what the Gemini would say. So I think they feel like things have been a mess since you've been gone. But they would like to come in and work things out with you. Just being near you is intoxicating. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. I want you on the bottom. All right, if you're dealing with a Cancer. Travel partner. Okay, you guys could be traveling to see a Cancer. Digital love. Some of you are traveling because you met them online. So it could be somebody online you've met, and they want to meet up and get to know you. Wow, Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands reverse, Page of Swords reverse. This could be somebody, Aries, that you were back and forth with about meeting up with. So I don't know if there was delayed, opportunities, if you just put this off. It looks like with a Cancer, this is maybe somebody online you've been talking to. I see it going really well. I see finally somebody taking initiative. Somebody could have had a drug or alcohol problem. Okay, or they just felt like they weren't good enough. Because then I saw, why is it that you love me? I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. We will be together again. Now, if you did have something with a Cancer, maybe you are talking online again, and there's been some kind of delay because of drugs and alcohol or some kind of addiction. Okay. But they feel you even though you're apart. What about Leo? Hey, love apples. All right. Leo feels a soulmate bond. Okay. But loving yourself. So maybe they feel you're loving yourself. But there is a soulmate bond here. Okay. They have some kind of guilty conscience. Yeah. This Leo has a guilty conscience because they see you as their 10 of Cups. And either they never told you they saw you as their 10 of Cups, or they ruined something in the connection. Maybe they felt like you deserve better. You need to love yourself, and they can't love you the way that you're meant to be loved. Okay. But I see there's a Leo that they feel a lot of guilt. King of Wands reverse. They feel guilt. I'm scared of rejection. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Yeah. They have a lot of regret about the past, this Leo. But they still see a future with you. So many things remind me of you. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, there's a Leo that feels a lot of guilt, and I see an apology. What about Virgo? Okay, the feelings are fading with you and a Virgo. There's a false connection with you and a Virgo. Maybe you guys jumped into it too quickly. The Hermit, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. This person could have been scared of love and they withdrawn from you. This Virgo withdrawn. I think you did everything right, Aries, with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You were open to this person. You were giving them time and attention. They just weren't open to it for whatever reason. Yeah, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles. I think this person had a fear of commitment or didn't really know if they wanted to commit. Okay, this Virgo. Feelings are fading, though. I'm stuck in visions of us together. I can't handle your love. Yeah, they pushed you away. And maybe you feel like they're losing feelings because of that. I am becoming a better person. And I know that I crossed the line with you. So yeah, there's a Virgo who feels like the feelings are fading, or they're worried that maybe you're focused on your finances, your career, and you're kind of ignoring them or withdrawing from them. All right, if you're doing the Libra, miles apart. Power couple and someone new. This could be someone new. Wow. You guys could be at a long distance with a Libra. Looks really good. And there's my Aries friend texting me, ironically. Or maybe that was from yesterday. He's Sunflower. Eight of Swords reverse. King of Swords. Wow, yeah. And the Seven of Pentacles. This could be a new Libra in your life. They see a future with you. They're planning the future. There's no setbacks. King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So if you're involved with some kind of new Libra, they see something going somewhere. And there could be distance or travel, but wow. This passion with the passion is too much. And I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So this Libra wants to change for you. And they see a future. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Hey, Claudia. All right. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, let's see. They're infatuated with you. Okay. They feel you're their happily ever after. So there's a Scorpio very infatuated. Yeah. They can't move on from you. Yeah. This is a Scorpio cannot move on from you. Okay, so they're still stuck on you. They're still obsessed with you. And I think they try to hold back from you their feelings. Yeah, but I think you make them kind of nervous. What do you see in me? Yeah, they don't feel confident. I wish I could be a different person. Why can't I tell you the truth? Yeah, there's a Scorpio that feels like they're not good enough. Okay, they hide behind material things. I wish things could be different. Okay, so there's a Scorpio that hasn't moved on, still obsessed with you. What about Sagittarius? Physical passion. Okay, so they feel a strong desire for you. You guys could be in the honeymoon phase with a Sag. But they feel a strong physical attraction for you. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, reverse, Five of Wands, reverse. There is a conversation you and a Sag need to have, though, okay? Because it looks like it could end up in a fight. So there's some kind of, something being swept under the rug, something being ignored. Some of you, it's just a physical connection right now, and somebody needs to say what their true intentions are or be more clear, transparent. I need to figure myself out. It is all too much. I wish I could fully understand you. Yeah, so you and a Sag, there's complications already. It could have started as a physical connection. I bury myself in work to forget you, and you came closer than anyone. So there's a Sag that needs to work themselves out. Complicated. They don't know what to do. All right. What about a Capricorn? Same mistake and rushing things. Okay. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it's going to be the same mistake because they keep rushing things. 3 of Cups. This could be someone you keep reconnecting with. Devil in reverse, 4 of Swords reverse. Yeah, this Capricorn keeps coming in and out of your energy. But it's like they're not changing anything. It's like they come in and they tell you what you want to hear, but then they don't really change anything in the situation. At least they're coming out in reverse. But why is it that you love me? Sexual desire. A lot of complication with you and a Capricorn. It's like you guys are mixing up feelings with sex. I knew exactly what I was doing. I am not available. Yeah, this Capricorn's playing games with you. I remember every detail of that day. All right, what about Aquarius? Mixed signals and digital love. So you could be talking to somebody online, but they're giving you mixed signals, this Aquarius. Yeah, they keep coming in and out of your energy. Somebody that's, they keep coming in and out. They're not really making a clear decision if they want to be with you or not. This could be somebody that keeps coming back, deleting you off social media, adding you back on, leaving. It just looks complicated with an Aquarius. A lot of mixed signals. I was hurt by you. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. So this Aquarius feels hurt by you, and that's why they keep coming in and out. You were the best thing in my life, and you came closer than anyone. And what about Pisces? Okay, they feel comfortable around you, and there's unspoken feelings. Maybe they want to be comfortable to talk about their feelings. Because I'm seeing a Pisces that wants to have a conversation. They're going back and forth whether or not they should. So for some of you, they want to come towards you, maybe in a public setting, wanting to ask you out. I see a Pisces wanting to have a conversation here. Because there's a lot of unspoken feelings. I can't make you happy. Why can't I move on from you? My life is not as together as it seems. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So, yeah, but I see a conversation with you and a Pisces. All right, let me get the cards here. Let me fix them real quick. These are a mess. And just take the reading how it resonates, guys. I think I'm going to put them in maybe in a different pile so it's easier to put them back together. So many cards here. Just 1 second. And I'll go on to Taurus in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put these in a pile so it's easier so I don't have to go through each one. 1 second. All right. All right, Taurus. All right, good morning, everybody, if you're just not jumping on here. All right. Let's go ahead and do Taurus. Hey, Jackie. At 1922. This is going to be a long reading, just a heads up. All right, let's see. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, what's going on with an Aries? Okay, holding you back in the same page. Okay. So I feel like there's an Aries that they don't want to hold you back and they want to be on the same page with you is what I'm seeing. They want to be on the same page, but they're afraid that they're holding you back. Six of Wands, the Hermit, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So what I'm getting here, there's an Aries that feels like you're really successful in your job. You guys could have Aries in your chart, okay? This Aries feels like they're holding you back from getting what you want, okay? They want to be on the same page with you, but they feel they're holding you back. No one understands me but you, is what they'd say to you. I left when I saw you with someone, and I regret lying to you. So take that how it resonates. Hey, Aaron. So when Aries are afraid they're holding you back, they want to be on the same page, but they're afraid that you're with somebody else or that you're just getting other attention. All right, what about Taurus? If you're done with a Taurus. Breaking up and no strings attached. Okay, so you and a Taurus, it looks like if you're dealing with another Taurus, there's like no strings attached, and you guys could be ending some kind of casual situation. Why is that? Okay, Four of Wands, the Strength in reverse, Two of Swords. Somebody's not on the same page. Okay, somebody's not on the same page. So if you're dealing with another Taurus, yeah, Two of Pentacles, somebody's not really sure if they want a commitment. That there is no strings attached. There's not much stability between you and this person. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. So yeah, some of you could be ending something with another Taurus because of lack of stability or the situation's just been damaging. Okay, I want to feel that way again. Yeah, there could be changes in your connection because of a lack of stability or just somebody doing enough to hurt the other person. All right, because there is no commitment. What about a Gemini? There's an open relationship with a Gemini. Okay, or they just want to keep things casual for some of you. Yeah, Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. If you're dealing, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they just want to keep things casual because they want to keep their options open. Feels like they don't want to be in a relationship. Okay, they want to just get a lot of attention or just pretend that they're just single. So I don't know. I was hurt by you. Yeah, they could be doing this to get back at you for some of you. Wanting to be single or act like they're better off alone to like react, get some kind of reaction out of you or to hurt you is what I feel. They do want you, okay? They do want you, but they feel hurt by you. And I feel like as of right now, they want to put on a show that they're getting all this attention to get back at you because they feel like you hurt them. Hey, Moonlight. All right, if you're dealing with a Cancer, what's going on? Same mistake. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Cancer, they're making the same mistake again. Maybe you forgave a Cancer for some of you, and they're doing the same thing again. The Moon in reversed, the Three of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like you've already forgiven this Cancer once. They're doing the same thing again. Whatever that is. Maybe it's another betrayal. Maybe they've lied to you again. I don't know. But they're doing the same thing. They want out and they feel lonely in this relationship. So they want out of this relationship and they feel lonely. What else will they say? The Taurus. It's time for me to heal. Okay. So this Cancer wants to heal and they want out of the connection. What about Leo? Wants a cheater. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Leo, they could either feel like you're a cheater or they cheated on you. So let me see. Yeah, this Leo doesn't trust you. Yeah, no. This Leo doesn't trust you. If you're dealing with a Leo, they think you're a cheater. And they're under the impression you're just going to cheat again. I don't have any trust in you. High Priestess reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Judgment. Yeah. So if you're dealing with a Leo, they just are under the impression that you're a cheater and you're going to cheat again. I can't do this right now. Okay. Some of you, they don't want to reconnect right now with you, or they don't want to, have a reconciliation. You were the best thing in my life and I'm afraid to contact you. I think they're afraid to contact you because they don't trust you and they don't know your intentions is what I'm getting. Okay. What if you're dealing with a Virgo? Love is love. Okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person loves you. The feelings are mutual. Okay, but somebody needs to make more of an effort. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, the problem is you guys are both stubborn. You both are very attracted to each other. There is love here, but somebody needs to initiate more in this connection. And I feel like it's your Virgo. They need to initiate that they're more interested in you than you're aware. I can't promise you anything. I am stuck in visions of us together. So they feel like they can't promise you a commitment, but they're willing to try. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay. Okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, what's going on with that? Okay, they're being possessive over you. Or they could feel like you're possessive. Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands reverse. For some of you, they can feel like you're possessive and you won't let them have friends or let them go out and do anything. There's a Libra that could feel like you're very possessive and controlling to them. Okay. Like it's a possessive relationship. You've triggered me. Okay. They feel triggered by this connection because there's possessiveness. Hey, Alexi. I'm so attracted to you. Okay, they're attracted to you, but there is some kind of possessiveness. They could feel like they're kind of being smothered for some of you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, there's platonic passion there. Okay. So there could be a new connection with a Scorpio, and it's very heated. Wow, the Magician. Knight of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Swords. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, it's a very heated connection. Like there's a lot of interest here, but somebody's not really putting forth the effort. It's more like your person's thinking about you and wanting to have something with you, but not really sure if they can have it or if you feel the same way. So there's a Scorpio that doesn't want things to be confusing. They want to get more of an understanding where you guys stand. Why is it that you love me? They could feel like they're not good enough. This Scorpio question, like if you actually do love them. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So that could have happened in the past. Maybe it started that way where it's platonic. Now you guys have something more. But yeah, what about Sagittarius? Okay, toxic talk. You and a Sag could be toxic or it's just not going well. Hanged Man reverse. Okay. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. A lack of compromise with you and a Sag, and it could be a little bit heated. Okay. It looks like there's a lack of equal give and take, and somebody's mad that there's a lack of giving to the situation. This love is crazy, is what they'd say to you. And I left you before you could leave me. So yeah, maybe this person felt you were abandoning them, the Sag, and that's why they disconnected. What about Capricorn? There could be a Capricorn blocking you. Either they blocked you or they feel blocked by you. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups reverse, and the King of Cups. Yeah, there could be a Capricorn that's trying to move on from you, even though they still have love for you. It's like they're trying to just let it go and move on. Okay, why do I deserve someone like you? Maybe they feel energetically blocked. If they're not trying to block you personally, they can feel blocked from this connection. Okay, I replay our conversations over and over, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, so maybe they blocked you energetically or maybe physically. Okay. But they still care about you, this Capricorn. What about Aquarius? They feel they can live the dream with you. Yeah, there's an Aquarius that feels like you guys are a good partner. Okay. Yeah, this could be an Aquarius that they miss you. And maybe they want to come back and heal things with you. Because it looks like they realize they lived the dream with you, but they're not with you anymore, this Aquarius. So I see there's an Aquarius that has regrets, and they want to come back to you and have the future. Yeah, there could have been drama between you guys that broke you guys up. Because it looks like with this Aquarius, they want to live the dream with you, but there was some kind of problem. I'm starting to understand our connection, and the timing just wasn't right. Yeah, there's an Aquarius that they want to get back with you. They're hurting over you, but there was drama, and the timing wasn't right. And what about Pisces? Okay, physical passion. So they feel a physical passion with you. Okay, but they don't know if there's anything else there. So this Pisces could feel like you're non-committal to them because you're showing up in the Hierophant reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse. So they could be questioning if you are loyal to them or if they should be more loyal to you, if maybe there's problems that they made that they can't really take back. I want to be different. Please do what is best for your heart. Okay, they could feel like you don't trust them, that you guys were on two different pages. Okay, this Pisces. I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah. So they miss you, and some kind of non-committal energy is what got in the way between you and this Pisces. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini in a second. And just take the reading how it resonates, guys, for your situation. All right. All right, what we got for Gemini? All 12 signs. Whoever you're dealing with, what's the situation? 3150. All right. Gemini, if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay. They feel comfortable around you. Now, this could be somebody you work with or something, or they know you from somewhere because they're admiring you. So they're a secret admirer, and they feel comfortable around you. So why does this Aries feel comfortable? Okay, this could be somebody you work with. King of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this person, this Aries, Gemini, they could be somebody that's going through a difficult time, and you've been there for them. Some of you, they're going through a divorce, okay, or a breakup. It is dark without you. And what is the truth? Okay. Maybe they want to know how you feel for them, this Aries. I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. So they feel comfortable around you. Some of you, they got mixed signals, this Aries. They were under the impression that you wanted to be with them or you were interested in them. And then they left when they saw you with someone. So maybe they're under the impression that the feelings were mutual, you like them, and then now they're kind of upset. Okay. But they felt comfortable around you. They opened up to you about something, and now they're kind of upset. What about a Taurus? Okay, it could be miles apart. This could be someone new that you're at a distance with. This could be somebody new, a Taurus that you're talking to at a distance, or maybe through social media. Yeah, there could be blockages right now. Yeah, there's blockages from you guys moving forward. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, you guys are in a long distance situation, and there are blockages from them coming towards you. Could be maybe an impulsiveness. Maybe they're afraid to be impulsive or kind of weighing it out. But they are somebody new in your energy. They're obsessed with you. So this Taurus that's new, they're obsessed with you. So many things remind them of you. Okay. What about another Gemini? You're dealing with another Gemini? Toxic talk and blocked. If you're talking to another Gemini, you guys could be blocking them because it's toxic or you just don't really feel the connection with them. This could be somebody in your family. This could be somebody in your family, or this is somebody that you had a family with or a long-term commitment with. Something got exposed. Like this person said something to trigger you or to upset you, and you could end up blocking this person. Okay. But yeah, it looks like you and another Gemini, things got kind of bad. They could have Leo or Cancer in their chart. They want to be different. This card flew out. I can't express myself. Yeah, this person feels like they have to use other resources to express themselves. Could be their ego. Okay. But this Gemini, yeah, I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, they reacted really impulsively. They could have Mercury and Leo, okay, where they say things really impulsively when they're angry. But yeah, if you're dealing with another Gemini, it looks like it's ending bad. You could end up blocking them. What about a Cancer? Okay, they have alternative motives. They don't have good motives towards you. Or their actions and words don't line up. Yeah, because it's like they're not making an effort with you. They're telling you one thing and doing quite the opposite. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, they could have strong Gemini placements or Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting strong air energy. I feel like their words are not meeting up with their what they're saying or doing. Okay, so I'd be careful with a Cancer. They do have alternative motives. What they're saying and doing doesn't make sense. I can't come to you now. Yeah, they're giving you mixed signals. They're acting like they want to talk to you, but they're not going to see you. You are the best thing in my life. All right, what about Leo? If you're dealing with a Leo? Okay. Well, there's a lesson with this Leo. Some of you both are choosing to be single. So you learned some kind of lesson by this Leo, and you could just be single or choosing to be. Yeah. It looks like you guys are separating your ways. Some of you could have divorced them, broke up with them. It looks like you're both just choosing to be single, you and this Leo. And there was some kind of hard lesson here. But I do see a separation and you guys remaining single. They have hurt me. Okay. Maybe they were hurt by another situation, and that explains why they treated you the way they did. I don't know. I feel you leaving me behind. They could have been hurt from another situation and let that project into your connection. Okay. Like some lesson from another person. They chose to just let that get in the way of the connection with you. And now you're leaving them behind. What about Virgo? They're playing games. Yeah, there's a Virgo playing games with you. Okay, they've got game. Is it real? Yeah, King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles reverse, a Chariot reverse. There's a Virgo that's leading you on. Okay, they're giving you mixed signals. They're giving you false plans for the future. Some of you, they're acting like they're going to plan to see you, or they're planning out your future. Could be love bombing you. I'd be careful of that. They could have Scorpio or Cancer in their chart. But I see a Virgo that's kind of leading you on, playing mind games. And I don't really know if they have expectation to come forward. What about Libra? You guys could be breaking up with a Libra. You and them are breaking up. Okay, you've been wanting to for a while because it's just not working out. So you and a Libra are finally breaking up after a period of wanting to break up for a while. I think you don't really know if it's going to work out. And you're starting to question, is it even worth the effort? Okay, it looks like you both are getting bored of this relationship and deciding to split ways. They don't understand why things are going on. Maybe they feel you're losing interest. My life is not together as it seems. So maybe they don't understand why you're leaving because they've told you about their life, or they don't understand why you're not sticking around. All right, what about Scorpio? It's bad timing. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, it's not the right time. Yeah, I think they can't give to you right now. Yeah, it's bad timing. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person's not able to give to you right now at all. They're not going to be able to compromise or make the decision to compromise for whatever reason. They could be going through some kind of problem in their life where they just have to put their focus on themselves. Yeah, I'm stuck in visions of us together. So they wish things were different, this Scorpio. But right now, it's just complicated. I can't stop thinking about you, but it's bad timing. What about Sagittarius? Wow, they see you as their happily ever after. Damn. Okay, I think they haven't told you that, but they're going to. So there's a Sag that's going to tell you that you are their happily ever after. They do see themselves with you, and I think they're going to finally tell you the truth, that they haven't walked away. They want to be with you. Why can't I tell you the truth? Yeah. So this Sag sees you as her happily ever after. They're going to tell you that. I'm so attracted to you. Yep. Well, that looks good with the Sag. What about Capricorn? Okay, there could be a family problem with a Capricorn. They're having a family situation or something's interfering. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they could have some kind of issue with a family member, either a finance situation or something with family that's kind of getting in the way. But I think they want to make time for you, though, with the Three of Cups. They don't have a whole lot of time to give, but they want to give it to you what they have to give, this Capricorn. Okay, they don't want to be alone. So they want your company. Damn, those cards flew. I feel you even though we are apart. And the timing just wasn't right for us. So yeah, maybe the timing wasn't right, but they want it to be right with you. They want to come back. What about Aquarius? Okay, platonic passion. So there's a strong connection. Some of you became friends first. Yeah. But I hope it doesn't ruin the connection, because it looks like you and an Aquarius, you guys were friends first. But somebody could be more invested emotionally than the other person. That's the only issue. Ooh, these cards. Let me see. What would they say? that could be a messy situation because the cards just fell. So you and Aquarius, I would be careful. I was hurt by you. Yeah, so some of you, if it started as a friend, they still have like bad feelings because they feel hurt by you. I think they are more emotionally invested in this with you than you are with them, and it could end bad with an Aquarius. It's time for me to heal. I don't react when people mention you or that already happened. Like you guys kind of, ruin the friendship. What about a Pisces? Same mistake. They're going to make the same mistake again. Yep. They're not going to show up for you the way you want them to. They're selfish. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they're selfish. They care about themselves. They care about everything else but the connection. The Emperor in reverse. They're not showing up for you the way you want them to. Don't put up with my bullshit. Okay. What else? So they know I am not available. Okay. I think it's best if they're not available at Pisces, because they're not going to show up for you and they're selfish. They're going to put themselves first. So, all right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Let me know if you want me to do these readings more often, because I'm feeling pretty connected to these readings. All right, let's go ahead at 4322. All right, Cancer, if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay, they could be walking away. Divine timing and open relationship. If you're dealing with an Aries, they feel like this connection has no groundedness. This Aries could feel like it's time for them to walk away, because either they want to be open and be single, or they feel you're doing that. Yeah, Six of Swords, Death reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of you, this person wants to walk away because they don't really want to change the relationship, or they don't see things changing. So with an Aries, it looks like they are choosing to walk away. They could have childhood trauma, okay, or just be blocked from this connection, but it looks like they're choosing to walk away from this partnership. I left when I saw you with someone. Oh, they could think that you left them, or that you're with someone else. For some of you, if you're not in a relationship with this Aries, they were under the impression it was going to get to a relationship, and then they saw you with somebody else in a matter of timing, so now they're walking away. All right, what about Taurus? If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want to be single. There's a lesson about this connection, and they want to be single. The lesson is that they just want to be single. I think they care for you, but they prefer to be single right now. Yeah, they're not invested into this. I think they're going to tell you that the two of you are better off just being single, or that maybe you have other things you both need to focus on right now. So I see a Taurus having communication with you about that. Like, hey, we should just be single. Maybe this isn't working out. They wish they could be a different person. Maybe they feel like they're not what's best for you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So yeah, there's a Taurus. I think they're upset that they have to make this decision, but they don't think it's working out with the two of you. That you guys are just not compatible or not on the same page, and maybe they prefer to be single. What about Gemini? Dealing with the Cancer? The feelings are fading with you and a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, the connection's not there. 4 of Wands reverse, Lovers reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. Damn, you and a Gemini could be breaking up because the love is just not there. The stability's not there. The connection's not there. Damn. Don't wait for me, please. So they want you not to wait for them. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to fix this, and they don't want you to wait for them. So many things remind them of you. Okay. What if you're dealing with another Cancer? You guys feel safe around each other emotionally. So there could be an emotional connection with you and another Cancer. Okay, maybe. I don't like this, though. I don't like this. If you're dealing with another Cancer, some of you guys have a child with this other Cancer. And they're taking you for granted, or they're using things that you said because you felt comfortable and safe around them. They're taking it to court, or they're taking you for some kind of bad situation. Justice in reverse, Page of Cups reverse, Empress reverse. They could be manipulating you and using something against you that you said, and you were feeling like you were comfortable, you could share something, and now they're using it against you is what it feels like. And a lot of you guys could have a kid with this person. They could have Libra in their chart. I wish I could be fully honest with you. Okay, so you were honest with them. They can't be honest with you. We will be together again. Okay. Maybe they don't want to reconnect right now. What about a Leo? Some of you could be blocking a Leo. Blocked, same mistake, digital love, platonic passion. So there could be a Leo that you kind of got back to, or you've tried to talk to again, and the same mistake happens. It's like they keep doing the same thing over and over. Yeah. You know how this person is. So you already know how this Leo is. You already know that they're just somebody very impulsive, that they're just going to cause you a lot of anxiety and stress. So I think you guys could be blocking a Leo or just done with it. The heat between us is intense. Yeah, there's some kind of physical passion, but at the end of the day, you know how it's going to end. I'm so attracted to you. So it looks like it burns out with you and a Leo. It's like there's an intense connection, and then it just fades away, is what I'm getting off that. What about Virgo? False connection and soulmate bond. Wow. Some of you, this could be like a trauma bond where it could have ended up karmic. With Queen of Wands reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, and the 9 of Cups reversed. You guys could have connected to a Virgo out of desperation, or vice versa. Maybe you both were not in good places in your life, and it's telling me that this is becoming karmic than it is a soulmate. Or if you question, are they my soulmate? It actually is a karmic person. And I think you guys both maybe were not in good places when you guys connected with each other. The passion is too much. Yeah, there's passion, but there's not long-term effort, is what I see here. I know that I crossed the line with you. What about Libra? Sharing space. Okay. You and a Libra could be wanting to move in together or have something serious, but you don't trust them. There's trust issues. 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So if you're dealing with a Libra, there's a wanting of a family or a future, but not knowing their true intentions. Not really sure if you can trust them, if they're going to actually be loyal. I can't do this right now. You could feel like a Libra is playing games with you or giving you mixed signals about a commitment. I hid who I really am from you, and I wish I had treated you better. So this could have happened in the past with a Libra, where they played mind games, they manipulated you, or they just were playing a lot of like self-sabotage in the connection. And maybe they realize now that you are somebody they want to be with, but they kind of ruined it in the past. What about a Scorpio? Too many cards came out. What about a Scorpio? No strings attached. So you and a Scorpio could have something casual, but it ends bad. Yeah, it ends bad. I wouldn't get involved. It looks like maybe the Scorpio is like manipulating you or going to talk shit about you or vice versa. If you and this Scorpio have some kind of no strings attached, like somebody's getting emotionally connected or somebody's getting like bad feelings. Yeah, somebody's getting hurt by the situation. It hurts much. You were right. Or someone's going to say something hurtful to the other person and it's going to cause maybe no contact. I want you. Okay. I'd be careful with a Scorpio. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere and it kind of looks disastrous. What about a Sagittarius with Cancer? There's commitment issues. Okay. Maybe they want to propose to you or they want engagement, but there's commitment issues. Okay. Well, they want to overcome the commitment issues. Wow. Yeah. There's a Sag that wants to heal things with you. 3 of Swords reverse, Tower reverse, the Star. So there's a Sag that wants to commit to you, wants to heal whatever the problems were. Don't put up with my bullshit. That's what they'd say. I feel you even though we are apart. My life is not as together as it seems. All right, what about Capricorn? There's a lingering ex with a Capricorn, miles apart. That could be why they're distant from you, because there's a third party. Yeah, they can't make a decision between you and this ex. So if it's a new person, they can't make a decision between you and this ex that's in their energy because they still love their ex for a lot of you. All right, what would the Capricorn say? Why do I feel so lost? So they don't know what decision to make with you. Hey, Alexis. And I love you unconditionally. So maybe it's somebody that you've already been with. They love you, but they still have something for their ex, so there's an ex still involved. Okay, what about Aquarius with Cancer? Okay, they're still standing. They're waiting for you, this Aquarius. Yeah, they want to hear from you, but they're getting mad. It's like they're sick of like waiting to hear from you. They want communication. They want to heal things with you, but they just feel like it's taken forever to hear from you. There's a sexual desire with an Aquarius. It's like, let's just get this started, you know? The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, there's an Aquarius that wants to come back and heal things with you, and they have a sexual connection. What about Pisces? They're possessive. Possessive over you, jealous over you. Okay. Yeah, there's a Pisces that's still kind of possessive over you, or maybe they feel like they need to keep their distance from you. They can feel like you're possessive over them, or they just have to cut off communication. I don't want to be alone. Okay. Maybe, yeah, they could feel like they're possessive over you, or they get obsessed with you, and they can be very possessive. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, there's a Pisces that they were possessive in the past because they didn't want to be alone, and they were controlling over you, and they learned some kind of lesson about that. All right, time for Leo. Let's see, you and all signs, what's going on? All right, 5423. What's going on? Let's see. If you're dealing with an Aries. Well, okay, there's passion with you and an Aries, but the problem is there's money situation. There could be a money situation with you and an Aries. Hey, Plata. Yeah, so money could be a problem with you in this relationship. 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, so some of you, if you're dealing with an Aries, there could definitely be a money situation. Somebody could be making less money. Somebody could be asking, maybe the person asks you for money, or they feel uncomfortable about money. I was hurt by you. Will you leave me like the others? Okay, there could be trust issues as well with you and an Aries. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. So yeah, this person feels like you might leave them, maybe because they were dishonest. Okay. Hey, Queen Vaughn. But yeah, there could be money situation with an Aries. Also, I feel like they do still want to have you in their life, but they do feel hurt by you in some way. So maybe they feel like you kind of cut them out of your life. Maybe you detached from them. What about Taurus? Hey, Andrea. Well, a Taurus feels a soulmate bond with you, platonic passion, and no strings attached. So maybe you guys started off as friends and more developed between you guys, but nothing was established. And that's of their own doing. They self-sabotaged. Yep. 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. So there's a Taurus side. They feel like you are their forever person, but they self-sabotaged. And maybe addictions or something got in the way as well. Don't wait for me, please. Yeah, they could be trying to get their life together because they're not in a good emotional place. You were the best thing in my life, and I know that I crossed the line with you. So yeah, there's a Taurus that knows they crossed the line, 5 of Swords, and you were the best thing in their life. What about Gemini? Okay, they're feeling trapped and they're getting mixed signals, or vice versa. So maybe they're feeling stuck in their head over this. Yeah, they don't really know where things are going with you and them. They need some kind of clarity. So there's a Gemini that doesn't know what's moving forward, what's next. They could feel like things have just kind of gone tiring or the same kind of situation. They want to be different. They could feel like they're giving you mixed signals. Okay, this Gemini. And that they need to be more transparent. I want to be more than friends. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So yeah, there's a Gemini in your energy. Feeling like things kind of didn't work out between the two of you, but they would like to at least be, maybe try to build a friendship and something more in the future. What about Cancer? Twin flame. Damn. You guys could have a Cancer twin flame. Page of Wands. Now they could be coming in as well. Wow. Temperance. Empress in reverse. Maybe not the right time though. So there could be a Cancer coming into your life that is a twin flame, but it's not the right time because you're not open for love. For some of you, you're not ready for it. You're giving to yourself. Okay, they could want sex with you. They're scared of rejection, drama, and I wish I could fully understand you. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, so there's a Cancer here that there could be drama maybe in your guys' life, but they understand your guys' connection. They don't want to get rejected by you. And you could be dealing with drama, maybe is why you're not giving to them. Okay. There could be a Cancer twin flame. What about another Leo? Breaking up. So if you're dealing with another Leo, it looks like you guys are separating. Yeah. They can be very demanding, very controlling. Yeah. So if you're dealing with another Leo, like if it's another Leo situation, they could have Aries in their chart. Emperor in reverse, Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands reverse. Looks like they're overly controlling and you just can't make it work. Okay. This person is very arrogant as well. They don't understand. I'm stuck in visions of us together. So they don't understand why you left them or why you don't want them anymore. This Leo. We will be together again. So they think they still have a chance with you. Okay. They think you guys will be back together, that it's just temporary. What about Virgo? Blocked passion. Some of you are just not feeling intimate with a Virgo, or there's a lack of intimacy connection. Yeah, some of you, you don't feel any kind of connection from this Virgo at all. It feels like they're blocked, they're detached from you. It feels like they're not even trying to get to know you or have anything with you. So maybe you don't feel any kind of desire or passion with them. The heat between us is intense. So they feel that there's a heat between you, but you feel like there's not. I lost myself for a little while. So maybe they've been detached from you and they think that you guys can start up where you once left off. But it looks like you're not waiting around for them. All right, what about Libra? You're dealing with Libra? Okay, marriage vows. Damn, some of you could be marrying a Libra. Hey, Mitzi. Wow, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups reverse, 3 of Cups reverse. Some of you could be wanting to up-level your relationship with a Libra, or they're talking about committing to you. Be more seriously instead of casual. The feelings are eating me alive. Damn. So this Libra wants to marry you. And they need to heal first. So it's time for me to heal. So they want to heal and then they want a marriage with you. What about Scorpio? Divine timing. So you could be meeting a Scorpio in divine timing. The Sun in reverse, Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Or there's a Scorpio coming back when you least expect it. Okay? Because it looks like there's something about divine timing with you and a Scorpio. Maybe they were not in a good place. Some of you guys could have been separated since summer with a Scorpio, and now they're coming back now in the winter. Okay, can't talk to you right now, so maybe there's no contact with you and a Scorpio. I wish things could be different. Yeah, so there's a Scorpio that maybe was depressed or upset. I see them in divine timing coming back and having a conversation. Hey, Royal Emperor. All right, what about, wait, who was that? Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, there's unspoken feelings with a Sagittarius. Yeah, they want to heal things with you. There's a Sag that wants to repair things with you. And they don't want things to be this way. They want to talk it out. They don't want you out of their life. I can't come to you now. Maybe they're afraid to come towards you because there's a fight. Okay, they love you. So there's a Sag Leo that loves you. But you guys had some kind of tower moment. What about Capricorn? Capricorn could be blocking you. Yeah, Capricorn doesn't want to work things out. There's a Capricorn that's done. They're removing this connection from their life. It looks like they've given up. And they're just letting go and releasing. So some of you are getting blocked by Capricorn, and maybe that's the best thing. They feel lonely. Oh, they could be wondering if blocking you was the right decision. Yeah, they wish they could share good news with you, but they could have blocked you. And they don't have contact with you anymore. What about Aquarius? Secrets and lies in the single life. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they were hiding something, pretending to be single. Yeah. Because they didn't want to go to the next chapter in a relationship. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they were hiding the fact they just wanted to remain single, or they kept acting single even when you guys were together because they didn't want to take it to the next level. They could have been hurt by another situation and not emotionally available for you. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. What about Pisces? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Pisces could be walking away. Why are they walking away? They feel like you made up your mind that you've moved on from them. A Pisces feels like you have withdrawn from them and that they have to just walk away. It hurts. Wow, it hurts as Pisces that you're walking away. They replay your conversations over and over. Okay. But yeah, they feel like you have withdrawn from them and that's your final decision. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. Okay, 104.34. All right, let's see Virgo. If you're dealing with an Aries. Damn, they feel like you're their happily ever after. So there's an Aries that feels like you're their happily ever after. You guys are meant to be together. They're going to reveal that to you. Yeah. Yeah, there's an Aries that they see a future with you. And it's pretty obvious. They know they do. The moon in reverse, the hermit, wheel of fortune. They feel you're destined to be in their life, this Aries. Okay, they're afraid to lose you. Why is it that you love me? So they don't want to lose you, and they don't know why you love them. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So it looks like an Aries wants to work things out and keep the connection going. What about a Taurus? Okay, they love you. Love is love and digital love. You guys could be on social media, or maybe it's a long distance relationship. They enjoy talking to you, though. Yeah, there could be issues of you guys seeing each other because of long distance with you and a Taurus. It looks like they are still wanting to keep a connection going. They do love you. They love talking to you. But the problem is that there's distance and maybe a lack of compromise with you and a Taurus. I was hurt by you. Or maybe you're keeping your distance because there's, pain. We need to let each other go. Some of you with a Taurus, you guys are kind of keeping each other together or keeping a connection there that shouldn't be there. Okay, it's kind of what it feels like. You still love them and wanting to keep them online or keep them in your life in some way, but it hurts more to keep them in your life. What about Gemini? You guys could be in a honeymoon phase with a Gemini, so something new. Okay, and it looks like there's a lack of communication with you and a Gemini. There's a lot that wants to be said, but they're not directly saying it to you, or afraid of an argument. Okay, I don't want to be alone, and emotions overwhelm me. So yeah, they're afraid to talk about their feelings because they don't want to lose you. We both know I'm not the one for you. Yeah, so with the Gemini, for some of you, it might not be your person. It feels like there is a lot of scattered energy, a lot of back and forth, and a fear of losing you. What about Cancer? Possessiveness in different worlds. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're very possessive, and you guys are in two different places. Yeah, this person wants to control you, and I think you're going to get tired of it. Okay? You're dealing with a Cancer, they're unhappy, and it looks like they want to control you. And you guys both want different things. No one understands me but you. And I regret lying to you. So, yeah, there is some kind of lie here from a Cancer. They could be blaming you for something, but actually lying about something. So take it out resonates. What about Leo? Okay, you guys could be miles apart from a Leo. Long distance. Okay, but you guys want to come together in divine timing. You guys have a spiritual connection with a Leo here, you and Virgo. Yeah, so Virgo, you and Leo, my bad. You and Leo have a strong spiritual connection, and there could be distance between you, but wanting to come back together. Some of you will be in the 5D. So not the physical 3D, but maybe in the 5D, coming together for some kind of reunion. What do you see in me? And that's weird because I got the Judgment with the eye here. What do you see in me? So maybe they don't feel like they're good enough. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay. There's a Leo that feels like you're leaving them behind. What about Virgo? Okay, if you're dealing with another Virgo, they have not good motives towards you, and they're infatuated with you, but they don't have good intentions. Yeah, it looks like they want to chase you, but it looks like they still need to heal. Okay, so if you're dealing with another Virgo, it looks like they're not going to put much action into their communication. They are obsessed with you. They think about you a lot, but they're not putting a lot of effort in. You deserve better. So if you're dealing with another Virgo, they know you deserve better. They love you, though, but they're not putting much effort in. I think they still need to heal from something, and it's like they're obsessed with you, but they're not really doing much to keep you. What about Libra? Libra feels comfortable around you, so they enjoy spending time with you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay. Libra wants you to be a little bit more emotionally vulnerable with them, or a little bit more open, but they do enjoy spending time with you. Or they know they need to be more open towards you. They could even feel like you might reject them at times, or maybe wanting to keep it kind of casual because they're afraid of where you are with them. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Hey, Denny. Hey, Rhino. So many things remind me of you. Okay, so with a Libra, it kind of looks like they want to keep things casual right now because they're trying to figure out your guys' comfort zone or where you guys both are at in this. What about Scorpio? Scorpio could be blocking you because of some kind of lie. They could have found out some kind of lie or deception, and they can't get past some kind of lie. Okay. My life is a mess right now. People don't believe in me. They can feel like you don't believe in them, and they're just angry and upset. I wish things could be different. Yeah. So it looks like with a Scorpio, they're blocking you or just not speaking to you because they're not in a good mindset right now. What about Sag? Okay. They feel trapped by this passion they have for you. So they have passion for you, but they feel trapped. Yeah. They don't really know what to do next. It's like they think about you heavily. They think about the connection, but they don't really know if it's going anywhere or if there's still a physical desire. Okay. They feel defeated when it comes to the two of you because they want to have control. They want to be the man in the situation, or they want to have dominance. I feel because for a lot of you with the handcuffs here, they could feel like you have the dominance of the situation. I want to feel that way again. So maybe the Sag feels they have no control, or they feel like it's kind of up to you. What about Capricorn? Wow, they feel like you're their ride or die, and you guys have a soulmate bond. Damn. Death, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse. I think they're developing feelings for you, and they're trying to process it. So there's a Capricorn that has deep feelings for you here, and they're trying to prioritize you into their life. You were right. It is dark without you. This could be an ex that misses you, and they want to come back. I am becoming a better person. I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so yeah, I think you and this Capricorn had a time apart. Maybe they needed to get their life in order. They miss you, though. What about Aquarius? Okay, live in the dream and friend zone. I don't really know about Aquarius. It feels like somebody has high hopes in the connection while the other person doesn't. Oh, sorry. Good morning. I came on a little bit earlier than expected. I just couldn't sleep. And I knew this reading was going to be a little bit longer than the other video I'm going to do. All right. So, yeah, I feel like with an Aquarius, there's an energy of just feeling, somebody has more expectations. The Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, Magician reverse. Be careful with an Aquarius. Some of you, Virgo, you could be the one that has more expectations. And they're friend zoning. I can't take it anymore. That could be you. I love you unconditionally. So take it out, resonates. What about a Pisces? Okay, there could be a problem with a family because of money. So you guys could have a family with a Pisces, or there's just, family issue in general. But money is a problem here. The Star in reverse, Justice, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there could be a lot of disappointment about money if you guys are together. But you guys are trying to work it out. I can't do this right now. You and I were too young. You and a Pisces could be separating. Some of you have a family together and talking about a divorce or talking about ending things because somebody's not ready or finances are a problem. So, all right, let's go ahead and do Libra. All right, Libra. All right, 114.33. All right, let's see. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, what's going on? Okay, one's a cheater and false connection. Okay, well, I'd be careful with an Aries. It looks like they are once a cheater. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, this Aries is non-committal. Some of you are trying to reconnect with an Aries. They could have strong Taurus placements, but it's a false connection because they are a cheater. I can't express myself. I will wait for a sign from you. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and just being near you is intoxicating. So, yeah, it looks like with an Aries, this is not a good connection, Libra. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling here that with an Aries, there might even be somebody better coming into your life as well. Some of you, a Taurus is coming in, and that's going to be better. All right, what about Taurus? Let's see. Wow, yeah, some of you could have a happy family with a Taurus. I just saw bad timing, though. The King of Wands reverse, Page of Cups reverse, the Moon in reverse. Yeah, some of you, Libra, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you had to let go of somebody else, possibly the Aries, because it's kind of flip-flopped. Maybe you had to remove the Aries from your life to be with this Taurus, because this Taurus wants a happy family with you, and they're showing up kind of stable for you. So let's see. Hey, Chrissy. They long for your kiss. Damn, yeah, there's a Taurus that wants to be with you. I wish I could share my good news with you. And then finding out the truth crushed me. So, all right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Hey, KK. Okay, Gemini feels trapped. They feel blocked from you. Okay, they want to come back, but they feel blocked. They could feel like you're going to reject them or that you don't want them back. You guys maybe are no contact with a Gemini. Okay, why do I deserve someone like you? Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so maybe this person feels like you've moved on. So maybe this Gemini feels like you've moved on or you're done with them. And they're trapped in their head wondering if it's over. What about Cancer? Rushing things and someone new. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer and somebody new, but you're rushing things. The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands reverse. Some of you, it's a lesson with a Cancer. Some of you, there could be a pregnancy, like you guys jumped into a relationship. Could be a pregnancy, if not, having expectations of a commitment, but it looks like it ends as quick as it starts. I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, it looks like somebody needs to work on themselves. Okay. I look for you everywhere. So yeah, with a Cancer, you guys are rushing things and somebody has codependency to you is what it feels like. So this person has codependency. They rely on you in the connection or they're hoping for you to always be there. What about Leo? Love is love and happily ever after. Damn, so there's a Leo that sees you as their happily ever after. And that's what came out in the Leo reading. So you and Libra were going to get married in the reading. Hey, Tren. The Emperor, the Temperance reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks good with you and a Leo. It looks like you guys, there's a little bit of a lack of patience here. Somebody needs to be more understanding. But for the most part, it looks really good. You guys are equal give and take here. Could be a commitment as well. I can't take it anymore. No one understands me but you. And let's see what else. And we need to let each other go. So I don't think, okay, there could have been where somebody felt impatient because nothing was going the way they wanted it to. So there could have been problems with you and a Leo, but I feel like you guys aren't letting each other go. What about a Virgo? Okay, there could be a lingering ex with a Virgo here. Yeah, there's an ex that still wants to work things out with them. So I'd be careful of that. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there's still an ex that has expectation that they can come back into their life. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Or this could be you have a lingering Virgo ex. Okay. I'm so attracted to you. I left you before you could leave me. So maybe there is a lingering Virgo ex. If it's not somebody you're dealing with, it could be your ex wanting to come back and resolve conflict. All right, what about another Libra? You guys could be in different places or just not in the same mindset. Yeah, there could be a lack of interest as well. You guys could have outgrown another Libra. Okay. So, like, you guys could be moving on from another Libra. Maybe you guys were together for a long time since you were younger. It looks like the connection's not as strong anymore, and somebody is losing feelings. Okay. Maybe you guys are separating. Can't talk to you right now. Yeah, somebody's not talking to the other person. Somebody's back is turned. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, so if you're dealing with another Libra, they want to come back together, but you guys have disconnected or it's not the same. What about Scorpio? Too many cards. What about Scorpio? Ride or die. Okay, there's a Scorpio that sees you as a ride or die. Okay, but they feel there's a lack of communication from you, though. They could feel they don't have your full attention. Yeah, there's a Scorpio that is really wanting to try in this connection, but they feel like you're either getting other attention or just not making them a priority. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Okay, why can't I move on from you? Yeah, there's a Scorpio that wants to be with you. I lost myself for a little while, and I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. All right, what about Sagittarius? They want to have an open relationship. So they could be dating other people, maybe in a third party. Yeah, this is somebody keeping secrets from you. I don't like this energy with Sag. It's like they are somebody that's just kind of running from the truth or not wanting to tell you what's going on. And they could be in another situation. Or they did. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. We both know I'm not the one for you. So there's a Sag. It's like, I'm not the one for you. I want to be in an open relationship, or I just want to keep things casual. What about Capricorn? Okay, the fading feelings here. So you and a Capricorn could be losing feelings for each other. Yeah. You guys could be ignoring each other, not in contact. Purposely ignoring each other or just getting a reaction out of each other. Or it's getting to that point where one person's trying to like over, what's the word? Like you're trying to outdo something, trying to outdo the other person, trying to piss the other person off is what I feel with a Capricorn. I can't talk. You guys could still be having sex with each other, but they feel like people don't believe in them or people don't really see them. We will be together again. I don't know. That's weird. So with you and a Capricorn, it's like they don't really know if they want to like be in this connection, but they want to still have sex with you. Okay. What about Aquarius? Wow, Aquarius could be your twin flame. Okay, but yeah, you and an Aquarius things could be like at a standstill because it looks like you guys could be separated right now. But it looks like you're meant to be together, but it's not the right timing right now with you and an Aquarius. But you guys maybe lived a past life together, married in a past life. I have to let you go to find myself, and I don't understand. Yeah, this Aquarius had to let you go. It was a soul lesson. Yeah, they are not available right now because they have to heal, I feel. What about a Pisces? Pisces is walking away. Six of Swords, King of Swords reverse, Hangman reverse. Pisces feels misunderstood. Pisces feels like you don't really care to talk to them or be with them, and they're walking away. I wish I could understand you. Yeah. So Pisces doesn't understand you, understand your motives. They replay conversations over and over. So, yeah, there's a Pisces walking away. They don't know what your intentions are, and looks like they are kind of letting it go. Hey, FG. So these readings have been kind of intense so far. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. And once again, I apologize. I'm on here early, guys. I just could not sleep. 1:24:25, and I didn't change the notification. That's why it still showed up as 8 o'clock. I just assumed everybody would be on. That's why I didn't change it. I'm just so wide awake. I don't know why. All right, let's see. If you're dealing with an Aries, ooh, you guys could be toxic, or it's a toxic. You guys are having toxic communication, or it's just really unsettling between you and an Aries. Yeah. Somebody wants to give up with this conversation. So you guys could be having really bad communication, and somebody feels like there's nothing else to do. Okay. There could be childhood trauma. Somebody could be triggered by some kind of conversation. I'm starting to understand our connection. I hope you can forgive me one day. And my life is not together as it seems. So with you and an Aries, there was a toxic conversation, and it does not look good. It looks like there's going to be somebody just thrown in the towel. What about Taurus? Okay, Taurus enjoys spending time with you. They feel comfortable with you. Okay. They could be grieving over something. So there could be a Taurus that's upset about something, and they feel that they can connect to you, that you understand them. It's kind of what I feel here. Or if it's a past person, they want to reconnect with you. Hey, Nathaniel. Okay, there could have been drama between you and them, and they want to work it out. Yeah, they could be wanting to talk it out with you. I wish I could share my good news with you. So, yeah, there could be a Taurus that wants to come back and have a conversation and work things out. All right, what about Gemini? Gemini wants to marry you, but there's a really bad ending between the two of you. So they don't know if you guys can work it out. There's a Gemini that still sees either you guys were in a marriage and things fell apart, a betrayal, or they want to try to rebuild some kind of relationship with you, but not knowing if it's too late. My life is a mess right now. I regret lying to you. Okay, there was some kind of lie, some kind of betrayal. All right, what about Cancer? They're infatuated with you. So there's a Cancer that's obsessed with you. They're not telling you that. Yeah, there's a Cancer that thinks about you constantly, but they're afraid to tell you how much they're obsessed with you. You are so different from everyone around me. Hey, Arish. I look for you everywhere. Damn. All right, what about Leo? Okay, they're living the dream with you. Or they want to, but they don't really know if you guys are. Because what I'm getting here with Leo, it's like they possibly see a future with you, but it's like the ball's in your court is what I see here. So there's a Leo that thinks about a future with you, but they don't know where you stand with them. Can't talk to you right now. I'm stuck in visions of us together. I don't want to be alone. So this Leo wants to be with you, but they don't know if you feel the same, is what I'm getting here. They love you. Okay. What about Virgo? Okay, they want you to love yourself. Strength. Lovers in reverse and the Six of Swords. Kind of looks like a finality with you and a Virgo. Okay. Is it over? Literally. So I think they want you to love yourself. They're questioning if it's over. They wish they treated you better. Okay. What about, wait, who was that? Okay, Libra. Secrets and lies. Okay, they don't know if you guys can fix this because they lied to you about the future, or they were just not honest about their intentions or plans. So there's a Libra that's questioning, like, you know, can you forgive me? Can we work this out? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. I wish I could take back my words. So there's a Libra that lied to you, that was misleading you, I feel, and they wish they could take things back. All right, Scorpio, dealing with another Scorpio. Digital love. Could be talking to them online. Wow, you guys could be connecting through social media. Six of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles. There could be another Scorpio that you feel very strong bond with. Okay, and it could lead to commitment, or this is somebody very stable that you feel you can trust, you can kind of count on, or you are building this bond with them. They want to have sex with you, and it was my fault, but I blamed you. So maybe there was no contact with you and them. They kind of blamed you in some way, or blamed no contact, or blamed that something was going on when it wasn't. I don't know. Hey, Kika. All right, Sagittarius, mixed signals. Nine of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. there's a Sag giving you mixed signals because they don't really know what they want. And I feel like it's easier just to make up excuses or lie than to tell you the truth. Okay? They feel like people don't believe in them and they will wait for a sign from you. So maybe they're kind of waiting to see what you do. Capricorn, love lessons. So this could be somebody from the past that you learned a lesson from. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, the lesson could have been not to trust this person right away, not to really put all my hopes in a situation. So it looks like with a Capricorn, they're very misleading and you got their trust and they kind of took advantage of you in some way, or very, they sabotaged the connection because of lies, or they did something that was not really appropriate. All right. You were right. Just being near you is intoxicating. So it's like, this is also an energy of like they'll just do whatever to get you, this Capricorn, and that was not the right approach. Okay. Aquarius, soulmate bond. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and the Eight of Wands reverse. I feel like with an Aquarius, there was potential to be a soulmate, but the problem is there was trust issues and a lack of open, availability. Somebody wasn't comfortable with the other person. There could have been a lot of blockages emotionally as well. Could have been an infringing party. It is dark without you. So many things remind me of you. So there's an Aquarius missing you. I think they do want to contact, but they don't know if you can trust them and forgive them. All right, Pisces, once a cheater. Ace of Wands reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Star. Basically, I wouldn't give a Pisces a second chance. They're still going to be a cheater. There's somebody you should free from your energy, especially by the new year. I don't think with the Star, you should continue this person in your life, this Pisces. You should block. Yeah, I am blocked. If you block this Pisces, keep them blocked. Okay. And I wish things could be different. So, yeah, there's a Pisces. They wish things could be different, but they're a cheater. It's like, I wish things could be different too, but you're a cheater. All right, let's go ahead and do Sagittarius. All right, 132.28. And we are going to do a morning brew after this. I just got to shuffle my cards, get all the readings done, and then we'll do a morning brew later. Let me shuffle real quick, guys. For you and all 12 signs. Hey, Richard. Just going to shuffle these real quick. Yes, that's why I woke up early. I wanted to get you guys more readings because this week following Christmas, I'm going to be a lot more busy with work. So I wanted to make sure to get more content out for you. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aries, Sag, let's see. Same mistake. Queen of Wands reverse, Seven of Wands reverse, and the Ace of Cups reverse. I don't think you should give this Aries a chance. They're going to make the same mistake again. It looks like they don't really care. Or it's just like they're not really affected. They can't make a decision. And I want to tell you how they want to tell you how they feel, but they can't make a decision. So if you're dealing with an Aries, they're going to keep being in the same way. They're just going to be really back and forth, really confusing, and make the same mistake again. If you're dealing with a Taurus, could be a honeymoon phase, but it doesn't last long. Okay. You could get tired of something with a Taurus because there's either you guys are like in a honeymoon phase now and then it ends for some of you, or you're just kind of fed up. You're like, maybe I'll choose to be single. Maybe this isn't working out with me in this Taurus. It looks like it goes well and then it doesn't. Three of Cups reverse. So for a lot of you, you could end communication or just have a lot of disagreements with this Taurus. The passion is too much. We both know I'm not the one for you. So yeah, you and a Taurus know you're not the one for each other. Hey, little bit. All right, Gemini, breaking up. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups reverse, and the High Priestess reverse. You could either feel like they're breaking up with you or you both need to break up with each other. There could be trust issues in this connection, Sag. I wish I could fully understand you and we will be together again. Now, this could be somebody you already broke up with. So maybe their intentions is to come back in a more stable energy, but they had to work on themselves. Because it looks like with a Gemini, they do think about you more than you know, maybe, but they have to work on themselves. Maybe they weren't given to you 100%. All right, with a Cancer, miles apart. Damn, you guys are still emotionally connected even through distance. This person wants to come back. They're in their head about you constantly, like what I should have done differently. You know, I should have compromised. I should have gave more to this connection. There's a Cancer like stuck in their head over you, Sag, emotionally stuck on you. And it's an energy of like, I wish things were different. I wish I gave to this more than what I did. Okay, childhood trauma. So they could have been dealing with a lot of childhood trauma when you're with this person. I know that I crossed the line with you. So maybe they said or did things that were harsh, this Cancer. Leo, commitment issues. Seven of Cups reversed, King of Cups, and the Devil in reversed. Okay, well, this Leo could think you have commitment issues because they're coming in an energy of knowing exactly what they want. So if you're dealing with a Leo, it's like, I know what I want with Sag, but I don't know if they want that with me. Because this person has deep feelings for you, and they know that they're not in an unhealthy situation. This is somebody that's not like infatuated. They have true feelings and desires towards you. Okay, I want out. I want you. I think this person, it's like they wish they could just shake the connection, but they want you so bad that it's like they want out of it because they don't know where you stand in this. Okay, Virgo, blocked passion. I think Virgo got that with Sagittarius too. So yeah, you guys could, there's like a lack of intimacy. Somebody's running from the connection because it could lead to commitment. And either somebody doesn't want commitment or they don't really know what comes next in this connection. So blocking intimacy. Or there's trust issues if you are dating this Virgo. Drama. I left when I saw you with someone. Oh. Ooh, for some of you with blocked passion, they could feel like they saw you with someone else, like after they were with you. And they don't know what your intentions are with them. They want a commitment with you, but they feel like you're keeping options open or you're hiding from something. Libra, ride or die. Okay, this Libra wants to be vulnerable with you. They're afraid that they've lost you. So I see a Libra wanting to have a very vulnerable, open conversation. You are very important to this Libra. I can't handle your love. You and I were too young. So there's a Libra that maybe wants to come back from the past that didn't handle you the right way in the past, or they weren't emotionally connecting to you. But it looks like they want to come back and heal things. Scorpio, open relationship. Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Wands. This could have happened in the past for some of you. There could be a Scorpio that feels bad about how things ended with you and them, where they betrayed you because they were keeping options open, or they just weren't giving to you fully. My life is a mess right now, and I wonder if you're happy without me. For some of you, there's a Scorpio that wonders if they're getting karma, Sag, for how they treated you, how they were keeping you as an option, keeping you in a fucked up situation. Sagittarius, travel partner. So if you're dealing with another Sag, you guys could be traveling. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed. Okay, I don't know. You could want to travel to see another Sag, and maybe it doesn't work out. There could be blockages of you guys meeting each other, or it's not the right time. You could be wanting to meet like another Sagittarius, but it's just not in the works. I wish I could be a different person. Finding out the truth crushed me. So maybe you canceled plans with another Sagittarius, or they're going to do that to you. It just looks like you and another Sag, like things just fell through. Okay. Capricorn, family echoes. Could be a family situation with you and a Capricorn. They're avoiding telling you some kind of conversation. There's something they're avoiding to say to you. They're avoiding communicating with you right now because it's not the right time. And they know that you are angry at them for being avoidant. They're being avoidant towards you because of a family situation. I'm afraid to lose you, and I can't stop thinking about you. So it kind of feels like they pissed you off, this Capricorn, because there's no contact. For a lot of you, they avoided talking to you, or they need to fix something. Could have to do with a child or a family situation. Aquarius, bad timing. Death in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So if there was an Aquarius from the past, I see them coming back to like rekindle something, but it was bad timing before. painful memories, and I feel you leaving me behind. With this Aquarius, it's kind of up to you, but maybe it's not a good situation. I don't know if I would open up to that. Pisces, they're done settling. 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Wands. For a lot of you, they settled, okay? Maybe they even juggled you in the past, and they put you in a situation where you're mad at them. Maybe they were settling in the connection, doing the bare minimum. It looks like this this Pisces Sag wants to put in more effort with you because they feel like you don't care. I don't understand. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, there's a Pisces that feels like you're apprehensive towards them, or you don't really want to make time or a priority for them. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy. 140.56. All right. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these real quick. And then we'll start with Cappy. It's almost your birthday season. I think it starts what? In 2 days? All right. Just going to shuffle these and then we'll start. Well, I like Black Sabbath. You guys could be dealing with a Sag because Ozzy's a Sagittarius. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, infatuation, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the 4 of Wands reverse. Damn, there's an Aries that wants to come into your life. Either they are in your life and they want to build a relationship with you, or they're kind of waiting to see where things go. There could be an Aries that definitely wants to come into your life and have something more established. I can't take it anymore. I'm starting to understand our connection. Damn. Taurus, happy family. 10 of Cups, the Sun, and the Chariot reverse. There's a Taurus that sees a future with you. Could be a past person. If not, if there's been blockages, they want to overcome the blockage. And they see you as a family. Don't wait for me, please. I love you unconditionally. So maybe you waited for this person. Maybe there was, distance issues. I don't know. Maybe there was travel issues. This person doesn't want you to wait for them, but they want you guys back together. Gemini, divine timing. Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Swords. There's a Gemini that wants to have a conversation with you. They're coming back and wanting to mend things. Okay. What do you see in me? I replay our conversations over and over. So yeah, there's a Gemini thinking about you constantly. They're in their head about you, and they do want to come back and speak. Cancer, undefined. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's a Cancer. Some of you, this is crosswatch or reversed, because this is Capricorn. So for a lot of you, you're showing up maybe not committing to this person, or they feel like you're not, because with them showing up as a Queen of Cups, that's Cancer. They could feel like they don't really trust you, or that things are moving a little bit too slow between the two of you. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, so maybe you don't trust them, vice versa. Maybe they did something to you and they're trying to get your trust back. Leo, platonic passion. There's a Leo that's sparking up the connection with you here. Wow. They could feel like there was a third party, or there was somebody else blocking you guys from being together. Maybe they saw you with somebody else. But yeah, there's somebody that wants to be a friend, but more. Could be definitely a Leo. Drugs and alcohol, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Some of you, somebody had an addiction, okay? Either you or this person, and they had to let you go because of that blockage, okay? Virgo, rushing things. 2 of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Moon. Everything looks confusing with you in a Virgo. Really scattery, really just quick and intense, but not really a future of where things are going. So it looks like with a Virgo, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions. I can't make you happy. You were the best thing in my life. They could feel like they have a hard time prioritizing a connection with you, or that you just aren't making time for them. And there's a lot of confusion. Things could have started really quick. Libra, someone new. So you could be with a Libra. the Star in reverse, 4 of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's doubting it, either you or them. I kind of feel like it's them. For a lot of you, if you're dealing with a Libra, they're new, they have a lot of self-esteem issues or self-doubt, and they can feel like they're not good enough for you. Will you leave me like the others? Yeah, they have abandonment issues, and you speak to them through music. So there's a Libra, they feel you speak to them through music, but they're afraid that you're going to leave them. Okay. Scorpio, false connection, Magician, the World, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it looks like there was a lot of intent to have something here. But somebody's self-esteem issues, somebody's fear kind of got in the way, maybe commitment issues between you and a Scorpio. I can't express myself. I want to be more than friends. There could be a false connection where maybe something became karmic. Maybe somebody got really infatuated with the other person and it caused disconnect. I don't know. Somebody feels like they can't express themselves. Sagittarius wants to make a move. Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands reverse, and the 7 of Wands reverse. There's a Sag, they feel like they have made a move and the ball's kind of in your court. So they've made a move with you. They feel like the ball's in your court and they feel like they should just give up because you're not reciprocating. They can't stop thinking about you, which is weird because for Sag's reading, that's what Capricorn said to them. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay. Capricorn to Capricorn. Unspoken feelings. Ace of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Swords. Now, this could be you having to have a conversation with somebody else. It looks like you and somebody separated or disconnected in some way. There is harsh feelings. So maybe, Cappy, this is you wanting to have a conversation with them. It looks like somebody didn't express how they felt. I have to let you go to find myself. My life is not together as it seems. Okay, Aquarius, open relationship. Temperance, 2 of Swords reversed, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it's, okay, some of you, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they are in another relationship and they have to leave somebody else to be with you. But they see a 10 of Pentacles with you. So Aquarius, they may make a decision to dump somebody for you. I wish I could be fully honest with you. They could be involved with somebody else. And I wish I could share my good news with you. So I wish. All right, Pisces, physical passion. Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups reversed, High Priestess reversed. There's a Pisces that doesn't really know where things are going to go in the future with the two of you. They like the physical intimacy, but they don't know longevity, what your intentions are, or where this is headed. Okay. I don't want to be alone. There could be codependency with you and a Pisces. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay. So yeah, there's a Pisces that they don't know if the time ever will be right. And there could definitely be some kind of codependency. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. See what all comes out. 148.26. Let me shuffle these real quick. But yeah, I've been liking the reading. I need to do this more often. I feel like it gave a lot of clarity for the situation. All right, let's shuffle these real quick. Aquarius dealing with all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, walking away. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups reverse, and the 5 of Wands reverse. Not trying to be mean. If you're dealing with an Aries, they seem like a coward. I think they're intimidated by you. Also, I feel like they don't have the emotional capacity to handle a conversation with you, so they're choosing to walk away and be a coward. I can't promise you anything. I knew exactly what I was doing. So yeah, there's an Aries, I know exactly what they're doing. Some of you, they're love bombing you, or they kind of gaslit you into some kind of connection and didn't really tell you their true intentions. Taurus, You guys are on the same page. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Yep, King of Swords and the Two of Wands. Looks good with the Taurus. You and a Taurus have good communication. You guys are planning for the future for a lot of you. Wanting to have a serious commitment. So looks good with the Taurus. They feel lonely and they know they messed up everything. So with the Taurus, maybe in the past they felt lonely or they did miss you. I do see you guys moving forward in the future. So maybe into next year, you guys are seriously still talking together. Gemini, commitment issues. Yeah, Hierophant reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reverse. I feel like the Gemini is trying to work on commitment issues. They realize that is a problem in your connection. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So yeah, they have commitment issues. Maybe they've held back feelings. They don't want to do that anymore. And they are working on this commitment problem. Cancer, mixed signals. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups reverse, and the Page of Cups. There's a Cancer that keeps coming in and out of your energy. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of holding back. I think they have intentions to open up to you, but they're not really telling you what's going on. I need to figure myself out. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so they're holding back. It's like they've taken initiative. They've showed you something, but they're kind of waiting for it to be in your court then. Leo, there was a lesson with a Leo here, love lesson. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. I feel like the lesson is with a Leo, you can't really trust them. They're not reliable. You're welcome, Infinite. I feel like with a Leo, the lesson is I can't really rely on them. They're untrustworthy. And it breaks my heart because I was more there for them than they were for me. Okay. It is all too much. And just being near you is intoxicating. So I think there is a strong infatuation with this Leo, but they're not really somebody long-term in your life. Virgo, false connection. Six of Wands reversed, the Empress, and the Four of Cups reversed. Looks like there's a connection that failed with you and a Virgo. It looks like you had high hopes. A lot of you maybe have a child with a Virgo, or you saw a future with a long-term commitment, but it was a false alarm. Don't put up with my bullshit. I hide behind material things. So this person, it's like they're very egotistical, or they kind of wanted you because you got all this attention. And then once you stop getting attention and putting attention into them, then they ghosted you, or then they stopped giving to you. It's because you were giving them all this attention. And then once they found like, okay, well, you gave me enough attention, I'm just going to leave. Libra, they want to make a move towards you. Yeah, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. There's a Libra making a move towards you very strategically, I feel. They could feel like there's a third party or there's blockages, but they are opening up to you very soon in the next couple weeks, I feel. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I hope that you can forgive me one day. There could still be hostility with you and a Libra, is what I feel, because of something in the past they did. Scorpio, unspoken feelings. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords reverse. Okay. Possibly going into the new year, you and a Scorpio could be talking about the past. There was some kind of betrayal, but it looks like you guys are overcoming it. They're scared of rejection. My life is not as together as it seems. Okay. But yeah, it looks like you and a Scorpio are working things out. Sagittarius, open relationship. Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. I don't really know if I like this for some of you. If you're dealing with a Sag, they know that you found out about a third party or that you found out about somebody else, and now that's kind of pressuring them or making them stressed. They could be worried. I don't know why I'm getting that. They could be worried that you know that they're with somebody else, or they're kind of playing you and somebody else. No one understands me but you, and I want you. So they could have ruined things with you because of a third party or other options. Okay. Capricorn, physical passion. The Star, Page of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like they're kind of in and out with you. There is a strong physical passion, desire, but there's a lack of communication. They could be avoiding you, or they ghosted you because it was too intense. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, we're dealing with another Aquarius, cosmic connection. Two of Cups reverse, Six of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse. I think this Aquarius is kind of intimidated because they feel such a strong connection with you that they know that there's something more. But this could be somebody that's afraid of seriously opening up and connecting to you, and that's what pushed you guys away. This person feels you heavily. I don't know where to start. Yeah, they're overwhelmed. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay. Pisces, travel partner. So there could be a Pisces that wants to travel with you. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, but the problem could be somebody's not taking ownership of a situation or not putting in planning. Okay, there could be mixed plans with you and a Pisces, or it sounds good in theory. Hey, let's travel, or hey, let's do this, or hey, let's spend more time together. And then somebody's like, oh, maybe I can't, or I don't know. I don't know. Wait, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I regret lying to you. Okay, so maybe there's a Pisces that wants to come back, work things out, but they were being dishonest. Okay. But it looks like they would like to have a fresh start. All right, let's go ahead and do Pisces last but not least. And then after this, I will do a morning brew. 156.12. Got a notification. Okay. Let me shuffle these real quick. Last but not least, oh crap, my battery is getting low. I gotta hurry up. Let me grab my charger real quick, guys. Actually, give me a second. I don't want it to die during your reading because I'm not sure how charged this is. Let me just shuffle these and then I'll get started. Hold on. Let me get my charger in a minute. I know my coffee's almost gone. Hold on, let me shuffle and then I'll get my charger real quick. It'll just take me a second. Hold on a sec, guys. Crap, that was loud. All right, it should be charging now. 1 second, guys. Trying to be quiet. All right. Should be all good. Let me make sure real quick. Hold on a second. Let me just unplug it and make sure. Yep, okay. I just didn't hear a beep at first. Okay. 1 second. All right. Let's see. All right, Pisces, if you're dealing with an Aries, hey, Shamika. Oh, this Aries is infatuated with you. I actually like this angle better. So it works out good. The Moon, the Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow, there's an Aries that obsesses over you. And they could talk about you at work or they want to work things out. Hey, Precious. They wonder if it's over. I know that I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, so there's an Aries that wonders if you took them seriously. Wonder if you actually cared about them. Taurus, they want a happy family with you. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Damn, there's a Taurus that wants to have a family with you. Either they see you as family material, or if you already have a kid, they want to be with you. Why do I feel so lost? I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so maybe they're wanting to be more vulnerable or tell you their true intentions is what I feel here. There's a Taurus that they felt lost in the connection because they were hiding, but now they want to be more transparent. All right, Gemini, blocked passion. Three of Swords, a Hermit reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. There's a Gemini that feels like it's over with the two of you. And it's upsetting. Like they want you still in their life, but the passion is blocked, or they don't feel the connections as what it was. Emotions overwhelm me. I wish I could take back my words. So yeah, there's a Gemini hurting, but they don't know if the two of you can get back together. Cancer, divine timing. The Magician, the Strength, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. There's a Cancer that wants to have a chance with you, but they feel like maybe it's not the right time, or you have too many things going on right now. But it looks like they are manifesting an opportunity, or they do want to fight for this. These feelings are eating me alive, and I love you. Damn. All right, Leo, they're feeling trapped. Six of Wands reverse, King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords reverse. There's a Leo that feels trapped in their emotions towards you, and they want to tell you how they feel, but they either know you don't want to talk to them, or things have ended between you and them. They're stuck in their head over you. Will you leave me like the others? I wish I had treated you better. So yeah, there's a Leo that feels like they didn't treat you good enough. They didn't fight for you, and they have a lot of regrets. Virgo, open relationship. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles reverse. In the World, there could be a Virgo that's afraid either that you're in an open relationship, like you're seeing other people, or they want to do that. Okay, but it looks like there's a relationship closing with you and a Virgo because of other options. I cry at night. I don't react when people mention you. Okay, so maybe you're the one wanting somebody else. Oh, you're welcome, pretty pink ice. Libra, physical passion. The Empress, Hanged Man reverse, and the Six of Cups. Either you guys have a child with this person. If not, they want a kid with you. Okay, there's a Libra. They find you very attractive, and they don't want to hold themselves back, and they could see a future with you with a child. Please do what is best for your heart. You and I were too young. Okay, some of you guys could have a kid together, and they want to work things out. Hey, Joe. All right, Scorpio, cosmic connection. The Temperance reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. You and a Scorpio could have triggered each other. Some of you, this could have been karmic. Or you guys are still kind of connected to each other, learned some kind of lesson. It looks like you guys are still trying to connect, maybe in the 5D. There could have been drama. I remember every detail of that day. So maybe things are unhealed with you and a Scorpio, but you still have this connection. Sagittarius, travel partner. So I think they got that as well. Or somebody got that. Two of Swords, the Justice, Three of Pentacles. Okay, either you or them. Somebody's wanting to travel to see the other person, make plans with them. Okay, but it looks like somebody's not sure about it. Two of Swords. I can't express myself. I'm becoming a better person. So with the Sagittarius, maybe they don't know if they can express how they feel or if they should want this with you. Okay, but it's like they're trying to work on themselves, or they have other opportunities to be a better person. Capricorn, family echoes. So there could be family issues with a Capricorn here. The Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting an energy of like this Capricorn does want you. They feel a really strong connection, but the problem is a family situation, or they need to outgrow some kind of behavior situation. I can't stop thinking about you. So many things remind me of you. Okay, Aquarius, undefined. Knight of Cups reverse, the Chariot, and the Three of Wands reverse. Yeah, there's an Aquarius that's giving you mixed signals. It's like they're in and out with your energy. They could be love bombing you, or just giving you a lot of expectation and not delivering is what I see. I have to let you go to find myself, and I wish things could be different. Maybe they don't know what they want. Okay. If you're dealing with another Pisces, platonic passion. So you guys could be friends, developing more for each other. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups reverse, and the Six of Swords reverse. Well, I mean, you guys could be friends and could develop into more, but the problem, I said this for somebody else, I don't remember what sign, it could ruin the friendship where there's hostility. I think it was Scorpio, or it was Cancer with a Scorpio or something like that, or it was some sign where like somebody wanted to connect to somebody more than a friend. But the problem is either somebody didn't have as deep feelings for the other person, or they didn't know what they wanted. Okay. I wish I could be fully honest with you, and I feel you even though we are apart. So there could be another Pisces that misses you, but there was some kind of misunderstanding. Hey, Dealy. All right, guys. So we did all 12 signs. I'm going to get more coffee, and I'm going to do a morning brew after this. So give me about 5 minutes. I'm going to get more cards to use, different decks and all that, change my decks, and then get more coffee. And then I'll be ready probably in about 5 minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'll get the video upcoming so you guys can see that it's about to start. All right, give me a few.